All these universes appear to be in the infinite consciousness, though no such appearance or division is possible in it. There are infinite parallel universes going on. I'm not being theoretical or speculative here. This is one universe. Here's another. We're going on in parallel. There might be certain factors of our universes in common, and they might be wildly different. But what we can say is, you are aware, there is awareness here. Both these universes, this universe here and that universe there, arise in awareness. And there's nothing to distinguish the awareness in you from the awareness in me. If there is something to distinguish it, what is it? What can be distinguished? You might say, well, hang on. My awareness is over here and your awareness is over there. It's different. But that's an idea, that's a notion. That notion arises, that argument arises in awareness. Any point that you wish to make, any argument which you wish to make, arises in awareness. What is there to differentiate your awareness from my awareness? I call it your awareness, I call it my awareness, but that's semantics. That's semantics. That's just a way of talking. Qualitatively, how can we say there's any difference between what we refer to as your awareness and what they refer to as my awareness? We should bear in mind also that the personality arises in awareness, notions of identity. So when I say my awareness, I'm not talking about this person's awareness or your awareness, because this person here, Guru Gillis, is a notion. It's a bundle of ideas. These ideas think that they are aware, but it's the other way around. These ideas exist in awareness. It is as if this consciousness wished to see itself and thus become its own mirror, in which it reflected itself without any such intention. Thus the pure being becomes its own inert reflection, the universe. The infinite consciousness itself is known as the world. You can look at it this way if you like. This is an intellectualization of it, and it's quite satisfying in some ways. There's only consciousness. How do we know there's only consciousness? Because of the world. Consciousness needs to be conscious of something. Ultimately, it's conscious only of itself. And in the process of being consciousness of itself, the world is manifest. What we call the world is manifest. So we can see the world, everything in it, including our identity and our feelings, our emotions and our thoughts. These are all part of the world. The emotions and thoughts are all out there. Although we like to make that division between me here and the world there. The me that's here is as much out there as everything else. The apparent existence of the world can either suck us in, or it can be a reminder of the something that is right here. We have to get our whole education into perspective here. Education constantly hammers into us the belief in an external world. And this is very important for practical purposes, this belief. Otherwise, consciousness doesn't have a chance. So we have to play the game. We have to play the game in the belief of an external world. But we should realise it's only a game, because we shouldn't allow it to detract from our existential reality. That reality is how we really are, what we really are. And what we really are is infinite consciousness. So the world is a reminder of this. The infinite nature of the world is a reminder of this. The good things in the world, the bad things in the world are all reminders of this. We engage with the good, we engage with the bad, but we don't forget our true nature, the reality of our true nature. And that's not a notion. It's the reality. It's the reality of consciousness. The reality and appreciation of consciousness. Consciousness isn't just some epiphenomenon of the brain, as some people might like to say. Consciousness is obviously and clearly universal, infinite. So the infinite consciousness itself is known as the world, but it's much, much more than that.